Playing concrete and excavating. Charlie's is Bowling Cab Murdoch and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes, Vitality Disposal, and Beaton Bitter Manufacturing. Good evening, everybody, and welcome in to Farley. John Swisher, Bill Logan, glad to have you along. We get ready for this Class 4A Region number 7 first rounder as the Bobcats of Western Dubuque with a record of 18-18 host the 10-26 Cardinals of Maquoketa. As usually in this Class 4A scene, this is what we've expected the last several years. We've been over here a few times for this matchup, and tonight it's Western Dubuque hosting Maquoketa. No longer conference opponents as Western Dubuque in the MVC Mississippi Valley Conference for the first time this past season. They were 15-15 overall in the MVC. Maquoketa with a 1-11 East Side record of the WAMAC Conference as they finished 7th out of those 7 East Side teams. Both these teams, Bill Logan, are fairly young, only 4 seniors on both of these rosters. And when you look at it here, they've had their ups and downs throughout the season. But as we always talk about, it's a new time now starting tonight, a new season. Anything can happen. You come out and you play well, you win and advance and move on.
Yeah, you sit there this time of year and sometimes you put a little more pressure on yourself. You know, that's the one thing probably most teams have to fight themselves with. Western Dubuque's coming in there. They're probably on paper a decided favorite here tonight, but that's why they make you play the games, because the favorite doesn't always win. But 18-18 overall, 15-15 in the Mississippi Valley. We like to talk about how many good teams there is in the WAMAC East. There's some really good teams in the Mississippi Valley as well. That if you can go 500 in Mississippi Valley, they had a pretty good year.
Indeed. Is Rachel Neal, the head coach for Western Dubuque, a Hall of Famer at Dubuque Waller. Rachel Rogers, now Rachel Neal for the last several years. Her 9th season here at Western Dubuque. She started in 2011 as the head coach. She was a couple years assistant before she took over for then head coach Ron Lehman, who's now back in the coaching game for the 2nd year down at Cascade. As Coach Neal, 151 and 179 win-loss record. Last year, the Bobcats were 20-14, lost in their first round, but second round after a first round bye to Marion by the score of 6-4. Sarah Nelson is the head coach of the Maquoketa Cardinals, a 1998 grad, a 2002 William Penn graduate in Oskaloosa. She played college softball. This is her 15th season at her alma mater, as she was a starting right fielder on the 1998 state team for Maquoketa Cardinals. They've been to 3 state tournaments, 83, 98, and 2010. Western Dubuque, 1 state tournament, and that was in 2008. As the winner of this one will meet the West Delaware Hawks, the number 16. What was the final ranking? I never did look at that, Billy.
West Delaware's number 6 and Central DeWitt number 9.
They finished number 6. Okay, so the 6th-ranked Hawks of West Delaware in Class 4A, as the Hawks will meet the winner of this one at home on Sill Field on Saturday night. We'll have all the action for you Saturday night as the Hawks finish at 28-10. On the season. You talk about the WAMAC Conference, Independence, West Delaware, Central DeWitt, 3 teams in Class 4A there, as Cedar Rapids Xavier, one of the teams that Western Dubuque had to contend with in the MVC. They actually swept Cedar Rapids Xavier on this season. So Western Dubuque has played some good softball at times, and they are no stranger to playing good teams, and they'll have to play well tonight to move on, as Maquoketa has struggled, of course, on the year. But you want to come out, set the tone, and not mess around in postseason time as well. You want to take care of the little things and get to a team that you're favored upon early, not give those teams a chance to hang around, because you never know what can happen if you do.
Well, in your game last night with Starma, they gave up 3 runs in that first inning. Yeah. You think, oh, wow. But then the weather kind of hit, and Starma put an 8 spot up in that 2nd inning, and that just kind of took momentum right away from the other team, and they never really got it back. And I think anytime you're getting into a one-and-done situation, regardless of who's playing, you want to jump on the other team right off the bat, set the tone, get things going, get the other team out of their comfort level, make them do some things that maybe they didn't plan on doing or maybe aren't as good at, and so whoever can get right off the bat here in the 1st or 2nd inning and flex their muscles and do what they want to do with the game plan that each coach came in with as come out and Maquoketa. Yeah, we're 10-26. We're not supposed to win tonight. But, boy, if they can come out right in the top of that first inning and score a couple, 2-3 runs, that'll change the complexion of this game in a hurry.
Indeed, it will. The Cardinals are 4-13 on the road. Bobcats are 8-11 at home. The first pitch coming up shortly here from Farley Park on this beautiful night. 82 degrees, feel like of 81. Humidity sitting at 48%. It is comfortable here tonight as 7-mile-per-hour winds from the east. As we get ready for Class 4A Western Dubuque softball as they take on the Maquoketa Cardinals. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Stephen Motors in Monticello, the only GM service dealer in Monticello with GM trained technicians. Good luck to all area teams during tournament action from Stephen Motors in Monticello.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Dan Oberbreckling Concrete and Excavating in Coggin is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi, open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dubuque Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dubuque ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dubuque. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dubuque.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester. Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carryout, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Old Wine.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Vick, John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you on this 80-degree night. Feels like 77 here in Farley. Winds out of the north at 9 miles per hour, 48% humidity. As we get ready for this one, we take a look at the starting lineup for the Maquoketa Cardinals. Sydney Taylor leads things off as Addie Bowman, Carlene Paul, Claire Hackman, 1 through 4. Tinley Kavanaugh, the daughter of Coach Ray Kavanaugh, the baseball coach at Maquoketa, is the 5th hitter playing second base. Jenna Wiebengay, the designated player, hitting 6th. Sydney Clark, the 3rd baseman, hitting 7th. Abby Stratman is the 1st baseman, hitting 8th. And in the 9th slot, it's Emily Van Zumeren, the center fielder. Hope Meyer being DH for as she is the right fielder. For the Bobcats, they line up defensively. Jenna Hafler in left field, as in center field is Sarah Horsfield. The right fielder is Lexi Banks. She's also the flex player. Around the horn for the Bobcats, Haley Wilgenbush is the 3rd baseman. Amy Kane, the shortstop. Second baseman is J.C. Walters. As the 1st baseman is Ella Link, and the catcher, Emma Guile. The pitcher, Sydney Kennedy. As we check numbers on Sydney Kennedy, her 21st start, 9-11 record at 25 appearances, 140 innings pitched, 1 save, 2.95 ERA. Opponents are hitting .229 against her. And we are underway here in this one. As first pitch, the ball now a strike. First one was a strike as well. Scoreboard with that sun shining right on it. Hard to see, but it is 0-2 the count.
And I was talking to some of the Western Dubuque fans, a couple of them were players, but some of them weren't the players' parents or anything. But they said kind of Western Dubuque season gone and Sydney Kennedy's pitching's gone. Some nights she comes out and she is just lights on, just right on. And then the next night maybe not quite her sharpest stuff, and she gets hit around a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see what Sydney shows up tonight.
And the Sydney that has a strikeout to Sydney Taylor there shows up for the first batter, the swinging K for out number 1 for Kennedy, as she has struck out 148 in those 140 innings pitched. As it brings up Addie Bowman now, the left fielder.
She tried to bunt on that one and missed it. Nice pitch by Kennedy right at the knees.
As there's a bunt, edge of the circle. Kennedy pops out and throws it on to first, whereas the second baseman Walters is covering. And the 1-4 on the putout for out number 2 brings up Carlene Paul. Paul is the pitcher of record here for Maquoketa. She's a senior. She has the best average on the team, hitting .426, 22 runs, 43 hits, 9 doubles, 19 runs batted in. Has walked 12 times. Carlene Paul, left-hander, wearing the number 13. Climbs in their batter's box and takes the ball up and out there. So we saw these Cardinals last Friday in that doubleheader at Sill Field in Manchester. West Delaware sweeping them, the final East Side games of the regular season. A swing and a miss there. Strike 1, 2-1 to count. The Hawks won 10-0 in 5 innings. And then 15-5 in 6 innings in the nightcap. Carlene Paul steps back in and lines this one left side. The third baseman Wogenbush is there, and the line out for out number 3. Since it's the bottom of the first, no score from Farley. This is Western Dubuque postseason softball from KMCH Sports.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Dan Oberbreckling Concrete and Excavating in Coggin is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
John Bill back with you. We're at the bottom of the first inning. Western Dubuque standing in for the first time offensively here tonight. And a ball up and out to Sarah Horsfield. For the Cardinals defensively, Bowman, Van Zoomer, and Meyer left to right. Clark, Taylor, Kavanaugh, Strathman around the horn. Hackman, the catcher, and Carlene Paul inside the circle. 2-0 the count here to Sarah Horsfield, the center fielder for the Bobcats. As Horsfield, one of the 7 juniors on the team, foul ball left side down the line. And the count is 2 balls. 1 strike here. Carlene Paul, her 22nd start of the season. She's had 22 appearances, 6-15, and 32 innings pitched. As the 2-1 is a strike on the inside corner at the knees. Not well receptive by the Bobcat home crowd, but it goes for strike 2. 2-2 the count. It's Paul, 104 earned runs, 5.52 ERA. It takes ball 3 there. Does Sarah Horsfield. 28 walks, 1 hit batter, 61 strikeouts. Paul, his opponent's hitting 300 against her. The 3-2 on the way is ducked out of the way and taken for ball 4. Horsfield will draw the leadoff walk for Sarah Horsfield. That is her 12 base on balls taken. She's tied for the team lead in that category now with Emma Guile on the season. Standing in is Amy Kane. Kane, the junior, 21 runs, 33 hits, 27 runs batted in. Tied for the team lead in that category, hitting .282. There's a strike, 0-1 the count to Amy Kane.
Yeah, I was a little surprised she just kind of took that. She didn't even really square around the bunt or anything, but way up in the box. It looked like she's going to do it. There's
a bunt. Goes foul, picked up in foul ground by the catcher Hackman. And Kane is down now, 0-2, as Amy Kane has 7 sacrifice bunts on the season. She leads the team quite a bit in that column. The 0-2 all the way is swung and fouled back to backstop. And the count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the first inning, this Class 4A Region 7 first rounder tonight from beautiful Farley Park. No baseball game. Bobcats wrapping up their season this week with no games tonight. There are a couple of games going on in the Little League fields here. 2 Little League fields, a high school softball, high school baseball field that the Farley semi-pro team plays on as well. The 1-2 on the way is lifted into right field. That'll get down in shallow right field. The runner had to hold. Horsfield will now get to second base on the first hit of the game. The little floater down the right field line. And the Bobcats are in business with nobody down here on the bottom of the first with Ella Link standing in.
Yeah, and Ella Link must have been out part of the year. She's only got 76 at-bats, about 50 bats less than a couple of the leaders on there. So assuming she must have been injured or something out part of the year. Tied for the team lead with 27 RBIs, and she's got a power bat.
She's got 25 hits and hits .329, one of the top 3 averages on the team as well. As a ball there, 1-0 the count. Our umpires, veteran officiating crew here, signed by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union.
Heads up, John.
This is a foul ball back behind us here for strike 1. We're even 1-1. Almost, if I would have had a net, I still probably wouldn't have had it. But
no,
it would have been close.
It would have been close.
Close.
You probably would have had it, but it would have knocked you over onto the steps.
Well, I would have
got hurt.
I would have lost my headset because it would have pulled it from the mixer here. The 1-1 up and away for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Ella Link standing back in with 2 runners on, first and second.
And Ella Link's been playing varsity softball since she's been in 8th grade, and she's just been a tremendous offensive threat even since 8th grade.
This one is lifted in the air right side, foul territory. First baseman, second baseman go out. Second baseman makes the catch. He's going to turn and fire it as the runner. Good aggressive base running, tagging, getting to third is Sarah Horsfield. So second baseman making the catch in foul ground with her back towards center field. So Horsfield knew it would be a tough play for her to turn and throw that ball. Good aggressive running by Horsfield. 1 out and runners on second and third down.
Right, and Kane, aggressive base running too, because she was standing there tagging on first, and as the throw went over to third, she took off right away for second right away. So 2 runners in scoring position are trying to take that lead right off the bat here in the bottom of the first inning. And Kennedy, the batter, she's a 361 hitter, 21 RBIs on the year, second leading in hits with 44. So she knows how to get it done and help her cause pitching.
The ball up and out for ball 1. 1-1 the count with 1 down. Here in the bottom of this first inning. Second and third, the runners on for the Bobcats. Sydney Kennedy, the pitcher of record for the Bobcats, standing in. A little floater left side. That's going to be a fair ball as 2 runs will score on that. Just to the right of the left field line. About 7 feet behind the bag. Over the head of the third baseman, and that's how the Bobcats get on the board, 2-0.
Yeah, that one, it landed in the dirt, you know, just enough loft over the third baseman Sidney Clark had. She couldn't get to it. Landed about a foot inside the foul line, then a little English on there, and it got over the foul line, and the runner at second base had a good look at it. So she scored easily, so a 2-run double for Kennedy, and they're going to send a courtesy runner out there. That's going to be number 3. I got to find my roster here. Number 3,
Meg Besler. Besler, the sophomore, coming in here for the Bobcats. As this one is hit deep to right field, that ball is going to be out of here. A 2-run dinger. 4-0 Western Dubuque is right out of the gates. The Bobcats wasted no time as proving to everybody they brought their hitting shoes here tonight. 4-0 Western Dubuque now with one down this bottom of inning number 1. Jenna Hafler put a charge into that ball.
Yeah, and Hafler, that's her first home run of the year. And if you'd asked me, I'd looked at her and said, oh, she probably had a half a dozen of them because she made that one look very, very, very easy. And we talked about in the pregame about how one of these teams wants to get on top of the other one in that first or second inning. And Western Dubuque said, we're going to flex our muscles. We'll get them out 1, 2, 3, and then all of a sudden got a 4 spot real quickly here in the bottom of the first inning.
So 3 hits now and 4 runs scored, 1 out. Wogenbush stands in. Hallie Wogenbush, the third baseman. A ball downstairs. It's by the catcher. It's a veteran umpiring crew. Steve Noller of Marion, Kirk Park of Wyoming. Kirk Park, the retired Midland of Wyoming AD. Had a health scare, a stroke back last fall. Good to see him again, doing well, considering having a major stroke in mid-November. So great to see Kirk again. Talk to him before the game, and it's great to hear stories like that. Too often you hear stories of it going the other way, but Kirk had a great experience with the health professionals in the University of Iowa, and he said he was amazed with what the University of Iowa did for him after his major stroke in November. So great to see Kirk again. There's a line drive base hit into center field by Wogenbush, and the 1-out single starts things up again for the Bobcats. 4-0 they lead here in the bottom of inning number 1.
Yeah, that's that leadoff walk, and then now they've come out with some hard hit balls, and it just seems like they're going to come right down through this whole lineup there. And right now, Bobcats pretty confident team.
Emma Giles standing in as she takes a strike, going 1 to count. Here to Guile, the junior, 16 runs, 25 hits, 24 runs batted in. She's walked 12 times and hits .248. The ball there misses the zone. We're even now 1-1. And the 1-1. And a little looper right side on the run, making the catch, the second baseman Kavanaugh. She hauls it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings up Abigail Kleesner now.
Yeah, nice job by Kavanaugh to get that. It was kind of sinking pretty quickly. She went to her right, close to second base, and get it. Good base running there by Wogenbush to kind of only go part way and be able to get back on first when she saw she caught it. So 2 away here now, and that'll bring up Abigail Kleesner, designated player.
Kleesner takes a strike, going to 1 to count. Kleesner, 24 at-bats, 2 runs scored, 4 hits. She's got 2 doubles. She's walked 5 times, hitting just 167. Takes the ball there, we're even now, 1-1.
That's probably part of that decision that coaches were talking about who to put in. They kept the lineup card quite a time trying to figure out that lineup, and trying to figure out who to put in and where to put them. And you got a girl that's playing designated player coming up, only got 24 at bats a year, so something she did in practice, something she said, something
or the
she
last
did.
few games.
Yeah, been hot. It's hard to tell.
There's a grounder left side. Shortstop will take the easy one and just gets the girl at second for the force. The 6-4 force out for out number 3. Bobcats score 4 times in this first inning. They take the 4-0 lead. To the second we go. This is Western Dubuque postseason softball from KMCH Sports.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today, and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
John and Bill back with you. Maquoketa answering with their first hit. Claire Hackman with a stand-up double will lead things off down the left field line in that left field corner as Hafler gets to it, but not before. Hackman cruises into second base. First hit of the game for the Redbirds as Tinley Kavanaugh stands in now. Here's a bunt right side. Going to go foul off the bat of Kavanaugh. And she'll be back in the batter's box to do the 0-1 pitch here as Hackman on second base. Cardinals win 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. Bobcats leading this game 4-0 as we enter the top of inning number 2.
And I was impressed with Hackman last Friday night in Manchester. Left-handed catcher.
Yeah.
But only an 8th grader. Second on the team with batting average of .389. That's a pretty impressive average as an 8th grade starter.
1-1 is grounded right side. Pass is hiding up into Walters. I think she might have dove too soon. Here's a throw. A wild throw as holding at third was Hackman. He gets by the catcher with the short backstop here at Farley Park. Allows the Bobcat defense to get to that ball as Kavanaugh will go to second on the throw after the second hit. So 2 hits right off the bat for the Bobcats. I should have bet you. Shenna Wiebengay stands in now, the designated player. 2 on, nobody down. There's a little popper right to the left of the plate. Going to drop before the third baseman could get there. Wilgenbush was the closest one to it. Had it bounced right before she was a step away. 0-1 the count. With runners on, second and third. 4-0 Bobcats. They scored 4 runs and 4 hits and left a runner on in that bottom of the first inning. It's Class 4A and 5A postseason getting away tonight. Class 1A, 2A, and 3A into semifinal round. Tomorrow night we'll have a double header for you of games on at the same time right here on Mix 94.7 and online at KMCH.com. There's a ball swung at downstairs for strike 2, 1-2 the count. Here, Wiebengay, the designated player. And Starmont will host Edco tomorrow night in a battle of TRC teams. I'll have that one for you. 7 o'clock from Starmont High School softball field. And there's a ball that just misses outside the ball 2, 2-2 the count. Bill Logan will take the trip to Dyersville as the Beckman Blazers will take on the Rebels of Northeast. We'll have updates from the other games going on from coverage area teams. That's going to be a foul ball as it hits the bat and hit the left shin of the batter Wiebengay. As Jenna Wiebengay, she can look at her numbers. The freshman, 84 bats, 22 hits, 14 runs batted in, 262 average. As there's a foul ball right side, and we're even here, 2-2.
Kind of a free swinger. I mean, she swung at a couple pitches here that were low, and I don't think would have been anywhere close to being called a strike at the knees.
The ball up above helmet high there for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runners on second and third.
Bobcat infield in, trying to ground ball to stop the run at home.
The 3-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Outer half. Waist high. Wiebengay couldn't catch up. She goes down for the second swinging strikeout. Out number 1 here in the top of the second brings up Sydney Clark now, the third baseman.
That's what good pitchers do. They got themselves in trouble. Runners in second, third, nobody out, and she just went right after. There's a great changeup, and Clark couldn't hold back on that one. She'd already swung and fouled through before the ball got there. So great changeup there by Kennedy.
Clark, the junior, 45 at bats, 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 home runs. She's got 2 doubles. and a 178 average. Strike two there, 0-2 the count. As a team, Cardinals are batting .309. They have 3 home runs. Bobcats with 17 homers now after that first inning Jenna Hafler long ball. A .280 average as a team for Western Dubuque. There's a ball, 1-2 the count. One away, runners on second and third. They're in the stop of inning number 2, 4-0. Bobcats have the lead. 18-18 Western Dubuque. Maquoketa's 10-26. This first round, Class 4A Region 7 contest. The winner gets to travel to take on the 6th-rated Class 4A West Delaware Hawks at Sill Field in Manchester on Saturday night. The 1-2 on the way. It's an off-speed pitch. Dribbled left side, going to pick up just foul, just left of the line. A foul ball called. Good call by Mr. Noller there as she picked it up just as it left the chalk. It was close.
It was close.
I think it was a good call. They're arguing that one, but it just tailed to the left when she got it. I don't know if she meant to do that, but that's what it appeared to happen.
Yeah, I think that's just by the time she got over there and the ball got to her, it was just been foul. Maybe she would have been able to draw to first, but runner third wasn't going.
Swing and a miss there. Clark goes down. Second strikeout victim in a row. Third total now for Kennedy. And the Cardinals have Abby Stratham standing in now, the first baseman. Runners on second and third. 2 down. Good job by Kennedy responding here after 2 hits to start this inning. She struck out 2 batters. And there's a fastball. Low and away. Swinging and missing is Stratham here, the number 8 batter. The lineup for head coach Sarah Nelson and company.
The biggest batter here from Maquoketa trying to get these 2 runs in.
Swing and a miss. Another pitch in the zone. That's one thing Kennedy is doing. Putting balls in that zone early and often in this second inning. 0-2 the count. Stratham, 53 at bat. She's got 10 hits. 1 double, 8 runs batted in. A 189 hitter. There's a swing and a miss. And 3 strikeouts get Kennedy and the Bobcats out of it. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 4-0 Western Dubuque. It's Bobcat postseason softball from KMCH Sports.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck, go teams!
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Usual. Welcome back into Farley Park. We're underway here at the bottom of the second inning as J.C. Walters will lead things off for the Bobcats in the 9th spot. 9-1-2, Walters, Horsfield, and Kane for Western Dubuque. 0-1 the count, of swing and a miss, and there's a changeup down and away. And really fooled Walters that time for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Bobcats scored 4 runs and 4 hits in their first time up. They batted 8 in that bottom of the first inning. There's a ball that misses outside. 1-2 the count. Bobcats a higher bracketed team on top of the bracket, so they get the third base dugout and the home team. I think that's a great change that high school softball has made in the postseason this year. A swing and a miss there by J.C. Walters for out number 1 brings up the top fielder and Sarah Horsfield. Before, it always came down to the higher bracketed team, the higher seeded team would host. But then once you get there, you have to flip. And I just thought that was, what's the point of home field advantage? Yeah, you get to play your home field, but you want to be that home team to have that last chance if it is a close game.
Or the argument we've always had is that I'm bad first and I want to score first.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, a diving effort by Clark. Beautiful catch by the third baseman for the Cardinals. On a little popper left side by Sarah Horsfield. Clark lays out for that one. And she's wiping off the diamond dirt that time, as Coach Neal even says, good job, third baseman. As Clark, a great play on the pop out to the third baseman. That P5 in the book doesn't show how heck of an athletic play it was. Amy Kane stands in now.
That was, and when she dove, she knocked her face mask off. She's a third baseman, wears a mask, and kind of knocked it off. And sometimes you sit there and think that's on there for safety, but that time it kind of actually could have hurt her. Yeah. But a great play there. That's probably as good a dive by a third baseman as I've seen all year long.
Ball one to Kane. Want to know the count to the Bobcat shortstop. She takes ball two out of the zone there, just missing. Amy Kane, a junior, 21 runs scored, 33 hits. She has 2 doubles, 1 triple, 2 long balls on the year. She's batted in 27, 282 average. She takes a strike there on the outside corner at the knees for strike one. 2-1 the count. 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Bobcats lead the Cardinals in Maquoketa 4-1. As the 2-1 is rifled left side on the ground into left field. Scooped up by Goldman and thrown in, but not before a 2-out single off the bat of Amy Kane, her second hit. The Bobcats have 5 hits now in this game. Ella Link will stand in now.
Yeah, that was a really hard hit. Got by Taylor real quickly. And thought for a minute there, it might have got by Bowman out in left field too, but just able to get over there. And had she not, that probably would have been an easy triple because Kane's got some wheels.
There's a strike to Ella Lake. 0-1 the count with 2 down. They're on first in the last of the second inning. Pitch is downstairs for ball 2. The first one was a ball. 2-0 the count here to Ella Link. Sydney Kennedy waits in the on-deck circle for Western Dubuque. The 2-0 on the way. It's outside, gets away from the catcher after hitting her mitts with a passed ball for Kane to get the second.
Yeah, we'll see if Ella Link can pick that up now. Now just a nice base hit could get the runner from second with 2 outs. She'll be going on most anything unless something hit right in front of her, but she could easily score on a base hit into the outfield.
3-0 the count. The 3-0 is a strike on the inner half for strike one. 3 balls and 1 strike now.
I don't think she wants to put the 3-1 pitch right there because I think she kind of knew that it was a 3-0 take pitch, and she pretty much plays that right down the middle.
And Paul ready. The 3-1 on the way, and it's downstairs, ball 4. Second walk of the game allowed by Paul to Bobcat offensive hitters. And it brings up Sydney Kennedy now with runners on first and second, 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Western Dubuque leading 4-0, trying to add to that total. Kennedy had a 2 RBI double her first time up, scoring the first 2 runs. She scored the third one. Her hit right back to Paul. She gets it, throws the first, and gets her girl. A 1-3 put out for out number 3. And the Bobcats are retired with 0 runs here in the second inning. We go to the third, 4-0 Western Dubuque. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggin is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you're thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Top of the third inning. Getting underway as we're 31 minutes into this game here from Farley Park. A swing and a miss. So swamp hitter Van Zumeren stands in. Emily Van Zumeren, the center fielder for Maquoketa. The number 9 hitter leading off the top of the third. Western Dubuque leads the Cardinals 4-0 here. And this one is slapped and popped left side up and out of play above the third base dugouts.
Good thing nobody was sitting in that red lawn chair up there, because it landed right in that red lawn chair.
Did it?
Yeah, landed right in it and then bounced out.
0-2 the count here to Van Zumeren. A running look at that one, outside and low for a ball. 1-2 the count. Here to Van Zumeren. Kennedy just allowing 2 hits. They came in the second inning. Then she struck out 3 in a row. She struck out 4 total, all swinging so far in this game. A swing and a miss, make that 5. Swinging strikeout there for Van Zumeren, as Kennedy has struck out 4 of the 5 in a row now. As it brings up the top of the order, Sydney Taylor.
Yeah, and I'm impressed. Sydney Kennedy, she's only a sophomore, but she looks pretty experienced out there. It looks like when she gets herself in trouble, kind of gave up a couple leadoff hits last inning, just wear her right down and struck out the next 3 batters.
You know how important pitching is in the high school softball game, and when you look at the pitching staff of the Bobcats, sophomore, freshman, that has to make Coach Neal very excited for the future of this Bobcat program. 0-2 the count with 1 down, and being able to play 500 softball against the MVC this year with those 3 pitchers in tow, and they're all coming back to get better and learn and improve. It's a good feeling to have. The 1-1 here to Sydney Taylor. She bunts it right side. Link comes in, fields, throws, and gets her girl. Nice execution there. Link with Walters covering second. As the 3-4 on the put-out, the bunt out to the first baseman for out number 2. It brings up Addie Bowman now.
And to expand on that a little bit, the left fielder and the right fielder are the only seniors in the starting lineup. So you got your pitcher catcher, you got your entire infield back. That's a lot to build off of, and she's got to be really excited for next year.
0-1 the count here to Addie Bowman. There's a strike. The outer half. 0-2 with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Bowman goes down. The 6th strikeout for Kennedy. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Still 4-0 Western Dubuque. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Cy and Charlie sells the full line of top-quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid, at competitive prices. Cy and Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory-trained service. Best of luck from Cy and Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
Back in, bottom of the third inning, Western Dubuque 4, Maquoketa 0 in this Class 4A, Region 7 first rounder. Jenna Hafler leads things off, takes the ball all the way. 1-0 the count to the Bobcat left fielder. Scalds this one down the right field side above her first baseman coach's head. It's Rachel Neal, assisted by Abby Decker and Lynn Horner. That ball went down the foul side of first base in a hurry. 1-1 count to Hafler. She swings through this one. Bell high and away for strike two. 1-2 the count to Hafler. She had that home run, 2 RBI shot to right field her last time up. Give the Bobcats 4. It was after they were up 2-0. Here's another hot shot down the first base line. This one in front of the first base coach this time. And the count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bobcats lead 4-0. They're in the last of the third inning. The 1-2 from Carleen Paul on the way. Upstairs, swinging, missing. Hafler goes down. Second swinging strikeout for the Bobcat offense, and it brings up Hallie Wilgenbush now.
Yeah, Carly Paul did a nice job of working her in and out and up and down on that at bat after she hit the long 2-run home run off of the last time. That third strike there, something up around the letters, and Hafler couldn't catch up to it.
Here's the ball that misses outside to Wilgenbush. Got a hit and was forced out her last time up in that first inning. 1-0 the count. The delivery upstairs, above helmet high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. So we'll have the winner of this one on Saturday night against the West Delaware Hawks, a 6th-ranked team at 28-10. Class 4A hosting this winner here tonight in Manchester, Saturday night at 7 o'clock after our first game. So I'll have Maquoketa Valley baseball against Gladbrook Rhinebeck in Alburnett, starting at 5 o'clock Saturday evening. Ball 2 there, or ball 3. Should be 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes with 1 down. The umpire, Steve Noller, checking with his base umpire, Kirk Clark. 3-0. There's a strike. High outer half, strike 1. 3-1 the count now with 1 down. The bottom of the third inning, Wilgenbush standing back in and ready. 3-1 pitch on the way from Paul, and it's up in the air again back near us.
That was a little bit close. That was about a foot closer than last time. Wasn't that? You might have got that one. That landed right behind the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
I was just about ready to push off your...
Were you?
Well, I was thinking about it, but then I thought, no, you might get hurt, and I'd have finished the game by myself.
3-2. And the called strike 3, outer half. Frozen was Wilgenbush. She goes down for the... Or did she swing at that one?
Yeah, she swung all right.
A late swing. Wilgenbush goes down for the strikeout for out number 2. 3 strikeouts now for the Bobcat offense against Emma Guile. Guile popped out for the second baseman Cavanaugh her last time. Takes the ball, low and out. The ball 1 there. 1-0 the count. Here to Emma Guile. Guile, another one of the juniors. The heaviest class on the roster. 7 juniors, 6 sophomores, 4 seniors, and 2 freshmen. This one is skied. This one is going to stay in, but not being able to caught tough one for the catcher. As the catcher with her back towards the field reached back, the left-handed catcher Hackman at the last second, and not able to haul it in. Third baseman was all the way there. It was on the first base side, just before the first base Maquoketa dugout. The 1-1. A strike there, and her half thigh high, strike 2. 1-2 the count. Here to Emma Guile. 2 away, bottom of the third. Bobcats with 4-0 advantage. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Outer half, Athens. Guile swung through it. 4 retired in a row by Paul and the Cardinals. 4 strikeouts now in the night for the Bobcat offense. We go to the 4th, 4-0. Western Dubuque back after this from KMC Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest provider of crop inputs and services.
John Bell back with you. Carlene Paul leads things off for the Cardinals here at the top of the fourth inning. This one 42 minutes old here tonight from Farley Park. Paul takes ball 2, 2-0 the count. Bobcats with 4 runs in the first. That's all the scoring we've had so far in this one. 4-0 Western Dubuque, top of inning number 4. They strike call on the outer half there. Here to Paul. And the count 2-1, I believe. There's ball 3. Oh, a strike called on the outside corner. Looked low as the catcher brought some dirt up with that one.
That's about the third time he's called a low strike like that. He's been pretty good on the high ones, but that low one, he's got a low strike here once in a while.
There is a ball offside. Ball 3. Now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball, third batter. The pitcher for the Cardinals, starting off this top of the fourth inning, 3-2, skies it behind home plate, going to get out of play. No, it stays in, but dropped by the catcher. Good effort by Guile. As she went back, tried to basket catch that one right before the padding and had to pop out of her mitt. And on the ground, 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Paul.
Yeah, I was right at the fence. I mean, I think she was thinking it was going to hit the fence, but foul balls like that with the wind coming from that direction going to bring it back into play.
There's a ball outside, missing the zone. The first walk there issued by Kennedy. Leadoff walk allows Paul on first. Brings up Claire Hackman. Hackman had that double down the line. Left field her first time up. The leadoff that second inning, she was stranded. As she swings through this one for strike 1 on the count. Here in the top of the fourth inning, 4-0. Bobcats with the advantage, trying to advance on to Saturday night. Play the West Delaware Hawks in postseason action. The majority of the West Delaware Hawk roster here tonight, sitting just inside the third base dugout, first couple rows of the bleachers there. I'm sure all of the coaches are here too. There is a strike on the outer half at the knees. Strike 1. 3-1 the count here to Claire Hackman. 3-1 on the way. Upstairs, neck high, ball 4, and all of a sudden Kennedy losing a little control here. And runners are on first and second with the first 2 walks of the game. And the catcher, Guile, will go out and have a word with the infield and her pitcher, Kennedy, with 2 on and nobody out. Tinley Cavanaugh will stand in. She had a hitter last time to center field in that second inning, and she was stranded on as well.
That's a nice move by Guile to go out there and just 2 words to her pitcher and then looking around to the infield. Okay, if they bunt, what are you going to do? So a good heads-up move there to get everybody thinking about it, get everybody on the same wavelength. If they square around the bunt, what are we doing?
Upstairs, shoulder high for ball one. 1-0 the count. Here to Tinley Cavanaugh. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike one. Now the count's even now. 1-1. Cavanaugh. On the 4 freshmen on this roster. 5 8th graders. 1 sophomore, 4 juniors, 4 seniors. 18 on the squad for head coach Sarah Nelson. There's a swing and a miss on a pitch inner half. Waist high for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Here to Cavanaugh. Nobody out. Cardinal runners on first and second here in the top of the 4th. 4-0 Western Dubuque. Swung on a miss. Fastball there. Just straight heat. Outer half. Thigh high. And again, Cavanaugh could not catch up, and it brings up Jenna Wiebengay now.
Yeah, back in the second inning when Maquoketa got the first 2 batters on, she came back and struck out the next 3. Just kind of bared down, got a little tougher, got a little stronger, and struck out the side.
And bunting here is Wiebengay. Third baseman makes a nice stare, but a bad throw. An error there. One run is going to come in to score. Other runner will get to third. The runners on first and third. It's 4-1. And if that was a design play, I'm guessing Coach Nelson decided to put that bunt down to see what they could do, put pressure on the defense, because you talked about it was those 3 batters. Wiebengay was the first one to strike out, then Clark and Strathman. We'll see if she decides to continue the small ball and they put the pressure on the defense here.
Well, she tried it the last time, too, and she ended up striking out. So this time got it down. And you know, you sit there sometimes, you sit there and think, well, how come you bunted? You got runners at first and second with 1 out. You're giving up an out. Well, there's sometimes why you do it. I might have gave up an out, but you know, there's 3 things that got to happen on a bunt like that. The infielder's got to come in and pick it up cleanly. They got to throw it cleanly, and then the person covering first base got to catch it cleanly. And you know, that's what didn't happen. A wild throw. The runner from second round to third came home and scored on a ball that went about 10 feet away from home plate. So those are why you do it. It doesn't happen that often, but that's kind of why you do it, is to create pressure on that defense. And they did, and got a run scored, and still don't have a hit this inning. They got still 2 runners on and a run in.
Coach Neal uses one of her defensive conferences there. The meeting is adjourned. A nice play by the third baseman, Wilgenbush. Just rushed the throw a little bit too much and threw it on the ground on the second base side of first base, where Link had trouble getting to it. Here's showing bunt again, pulling back, taking for a strike. Runner goes to second and will slide in safely as the throw is cut off by Walters ahead of the bag. Runners will be on second and third now for the Cardinals with 1 away. 4-1, the lead now for Western Dubuque. Sydney Clark standing in with an 0-1 count. She struck out swinging her last time in the second. And the pitch is skied. Left side going to be well out of play. Heads up, little kids over there. Ooh, that hit.
Hit her right in the head.
Yes.
There's a lady standing there. She tried to get out of the way and protect some kids over there, maybe. Got up out of the chair and hit her right top of the head.
Oh, my.
Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, she sits down and appears to be okay right now. But, man, that was...
You could hear it from here. Ooh. That's going to leave a mark.
0-2 the count. There's a strike 3 on the outside corner as Clark goes down looking for out number 2.
Yeah, for Maquoketa to see if you can come up with a big 2-out hit. You know, those are the things that wins ball games all the time, being able to come up with something with 2 outs. You've got 2 runners in scoring position, and Strathman in there struck out her last time up.
Swing and a miss here for a strike to Abby Strathman. 0-1 the count. Runners on second and third here for the Cardinals. They've scored 1 in this inning. Ball one outside there. We're even now. 1 ball on 1 strike. With 2 away. Top of the 4th. Bobcats with the 3-run advantage. Maquoketa scoring for the first time here this inning. Thanks to 2 walks. And then an B5. A ball there. It's 2-1. We've had those 2 walks, a strikeout, an E5, and a strikeout here. 2 outs and 2 on. The 2-1 pitch. Kennedy on the way. It's a strike. At the knees on the outer edge for strike 2, and we're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kennedy, the long look in. Now the 2-2 delivery. Strike three. Beautiful pitch on the outside corner. And she gets out of the jam there, only allowing one run this time. As the Bobcats lead 4-1 to the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Western Dubuque softball from KMCH Sports.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stephen Motors in Monticello, the only GM service dealer in Monticello with GM trained technicians. Good luck to all area teams during tournament action from Stephen Motors in Monticello.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 1-1 the count on Abigail Kleesner. She ended the inning on a fielder's choice. Her first time up, she skies this one right side. The right fielder Meyer gets to it over to her left and in a couple of steps for the fly out to the right fielder for out number 1 as we are in the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-1 Western Dubuque over Maquoketa. Bobcats at 18-18 entering tonight's play. Maquoketa at 10-26. Class 4A Region 7. First round action. The winner gets West Delaware, the 6th-ranked team. 28-10 Hawks on Saturday night at Sill Field, 7 o'clock. All the action right here from KMCH Sports. These two former Big Bend since 1987, and then WAMAC opponents since 2003. First time non-conference this past season as Western Dubuque joining the Mississippi Valley Conference. There's been talk if Maquoketa will stay put in the WAMAC Conference with Central DeWitt going to the MAC Conference. We shall see what Maquoketa decides to do. The 1-1, a swing and a miss there for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out in the region. Travel, they're going to be the farthest south and east now for geographically in the WAMAC Conference. The 1-2. Here's a chopper right back up the middle. Bouncing ball into center field. 1-out single off the bat of J.C. Walters. As Sarah Horsfield will stand in now.
Yeah, that's the first hit since 2 away back in the 2nd inning. So Carlene Paul has done a nice job after that first inning. Got rocked a little bit, giving up 4 runs on 4 hits, but settled down and pitched an outstanding game since then.
She had retired 5 in a row, 3 of those straight swinging strikeouts in that 1-2-3 3rd inning. Brings up Horsfield, who bunts it left side. It's spinning, going to go foul. That ball had a lot of English spin on it that time. Kept on spinning. 3rd baseman Clark went in, picked it up, foul territory.
Man, I thought it was going to stay right on the chalk line. And then all of a sudden it still had that little spin like a cue ball. And the next thing you know, it got in foul territory. But I thought for a minute there it's going to kind of get hung up on that chalk and just stay right there.
Or hit the chalk and spin
come back in. Yeah.
What? It wasn't meant to be. The 0-1 is upstairs for a ball, and we're even now 1-1. With 1 down, a runner on first, bottom of the 4th, 4-1, Western Dubuque leads.
She had a little pop fly down to the third baseman. It's a P5 in our book, but she's the one that dove for it. Made a great play.
All right. Clark, third baseman, making that outstanding catch. Last time up off the bat of Horsfield. Ball there, 2-1 the count.
Coach Nelson's got to like what the Maquoketa infield did that time. She scored around the bunt, the whole infield.
That'll be fair. Out in front of the plate. Throws the first save at first. Is the call. Just beating it is Horsfield. As runners on first and second with one down.
Yeah, she got down that line really, really quickly as that left-handed batter gets in there. The left-handed catcher was probably to her advantage that time, being left-handed, came out barehanded and picked it up. Nice throw down there, but not quite in time to get to Speedy Horsfield. So the Bobcats now the runners at first and second, one away.
This one is skied right side of the infield fly. Batter will be out. Commonly called by base umpire Kirk Clark and the plate umpire Steve Miller right on top of things. It'll pop out to the second baseman for second out here. Ella Link stands in. She walked her last time, popped out to the first baseman back in the first inning. Stands in here with runners on first and second, 2 away, bottom of the fourth. Bobcats leading 4-1. She hits this one deep to center field, and the center fielder making an outstanding catch. Van Zumeren on the run, just shy of the warning track, reaching out with the glove on her right hand and snaring that one as it was bound to hit off the bottom of the fence. Van Zumeren with an outstanding catch. And the Cardinals dodge a bullet there. Bobcats still lead 4-1 to the fifth we go. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck, go teams!
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
Top of fifth inning underway. 58 minutes into this ball game as the Bobcats leading the Cardinals. Van Zumeren leads the day off. I think that hit her. She's going to be out. It was out. She was out of the box, and he's calling her out. The base umpire, Cook Park, is saying she was out of the batter's box. It hit her.
Now she's coming up thinking that was a foul ball.
Or he's saying a strike. I thought he was motioning that she was out. Just going to be a foul ball strike, apparently, huh?
Apparently.
I thought he was saying she was out.
Yeah, I would have called that out, the signal that he was given there. But
okay, so it goes for a foul ball. Hit her in the batter's box, Kirk Park was saying, as she swings and misses, and there she is out that time, the swinging K. But how many times we see it? A heck of a defensive play. And Zumeren had that play to end the fourth, and she leads things off. I haven't seen it in a while, but happens more than not, especially in Major League Baseball, seems like, especially when the Cubs are playing. There's a popper left side, shallow left field, the left fielder, Havler. You thought there was going to be a collision?
I did, too. I thought, don't do that. All of a sudden, Amy peeled off, so I'm sure she peeled off because of good communication there, because they were both running full ball right straight at each other, and And, I thought there was going to be a collision there. But nice job, Amy. Good job of calling it out there left field by Hafler.
Fly out to the left fielder by Sidney Taylor. Brings it Patty Bowman now. 2 up and 2 down. Here in the top of the 5th. Bobcats leading 4-1.
I wasn't going to bring the Cubs up all night tonight, but thank you for doing that.
Hey, no problem.
Now you've opened the floodgate.
Yeah, right.
How are they doing, by the way?
There's a foul ball right side. And the count is even at 1-1. Good. They haven't lost in a few days.
Yeah, they're on a non-losing streak.
Yeah. The 1-1. Up and out for a ball. 2-1 the count. Everybody resumes play tomorrow.
There's one game today, I think. I don't remember who it was. Everybody else, I think, starts tomorrow.
Check the Major League scoreboard. Ball bounces in before the plate there for ball 3. 3-1 the count with 2 down. Here in the top of the 5th. 4-1 in favor of the Bobcats. Trying to win and move on to Saturday night. The 3-1 is a ball that misses off the plate inside. Bowman will go down the third walk, third free pass. There's the lone game. Texas leading Houston 4-0 into the second inning. Only Major League Baseball game tonight. The real team starts back up playing the second half tomorrow. The Cubs will entertain the Pittsburgh Pirates at 1:20 at Wrigley Field tomorrow afternoon in Chicago.
It's nice for the Pirates to open up tomorrow.
0-1. I knew something was coming. I didn't know quite what. I imagine that was probably it. I thought probably.
Well, if you want to see a good one, go to Fenway tomorrow.
I was just going to say, I figured you were going to say something about the Dodgers. And the Dodgers open up at the Red Sox tomorrow night at Fenway, 6:10 start, Iowa time.
They're going to rattle that green monster.
Yeah, sure they will. Maybe in batting practice. 1-2 the count.
They're going to rattle it.
The runner on first here at the top of the 5th inning. Bobcats with the 4-1 lead. The 1-2 to Paul is a chopper right out in front of the plate. And they put out Kennedy to Link. The pitcher ground out for out number 3. Takes us to the bottom of the 5th. 4-1 still Bobcats. Back after this from GMC Sports.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggan is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Cy and Charlie sells the full line of top-quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid at competitive prices. Cy and Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory-trained service. Best of luck from Cy and Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
Bottom of the 5th inning is here. 4-1 Bobcats with the advantage. Sidney Kennedy will lead things off. 4-5-6 for Western Dubuque. Kennedy, Hafler, and Wilgenbush. Bobcats scored 4 runs in the first on 4 hits. Since then, only 3 hits in this game. They've stranded 5 through 4 innings. No errors for Maquoketa. Bobcats defensively have 1 error as Maquoketa threw 5 innings now. 1 run, 2 hits, and 5 runners left on as well. Ball fouled left side out of play. Off the bat of Sidney Kennedy, who is 1 for 2. 2 RBI double, her first time up in the first inning. She smacks this one up and out of play.
Everybody out of the way safely that time.
Yes, that was a similar ball from an inning or so ago. And unfortunately, made contact with a lady that was sitting up above the dugout. 0-2. she's still there. I don't
She's
see
still
her.
there. Yeah, she's still sitting there.
Must be down
behind
there.
the
There we go.
bleachers at the baseball field. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was further down.
Yeah.
1-2 the count. There's a ball that misses downstairs for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Here to Kennedy.
Kennedy, you're a sophomore. You're a pitcher. When it's that close, don't turn around and look at the umpire, because then he's probably going to know your thought was close enough. I could have called it. It would have been mad.
She sprays this one left side. Diving effort by Bowman, but it gets fired all the way to the fence. As falling is Sydney Kennedy. She lost her balance and will crawl into second base, and she is smiling, laughing. Coach Neal laughing. That's all you can do there. She was off and running, and she was trying to get to third. Kurt Clark, base umpire, having a smile and laugh with her now, as she'll get a courtesy runner here. As just, you know that feeling when you get running? Well, I don't know if you have in a few years. You run that hard in a while.
I never could run that hard.
If you're running and you just lose your balance, you get ahead of yourself. And
I did too. I was watching her. She was getting to second. She didn't quite get there, but she saw that the ball wasn't there yet.
She wanted that triple.
She did, and she was getting ready to round down, and she tripped.
It would have been her first triple of the year, as there's a line out to the second baseman off the bat of Hafler. The first baseman got in the way and made the catch, I should say, as the L3 for out number 1 brings up Hallie Wilgenbush now. The runner on second, 1 away. Bottom of the 5th, 4-1 Western Dubuque. What's this? The ball upstairs for ball 1, 1-0 the count.
For Kennedy, that's her second double, and the first one was just like that, down that left field line. So she's had 2 nice doubles tonight, and could have had a triple had she.
The 1-0 is Sky, deep center field, going back. Center fielder hits the bottom of the wall. She gets it in, but not before a run will score. Coming in, that courtesy runner, Meg Besler, the sophomore. And the Bobcats lead now 5-1.
Yeah, that was almost a repeat of the last one, the Ella Lake kid out there. Unfortunately, Emily Van Zoomer couldn't quite get up to it. It landed about, not quite halfway up the fence off there. So a good stand-up double by Haley Wilgenbush, back-to-back doubles. Create a run here in the bottom of the 5th inning, scoring out 5-1 in favor of the Bobcats.
And McGuile stands in. She's 0 for 2. Popped out her first time up in the first, and struck out her last time swinging in the third. There's a ball downstairs for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here to Emma Guile. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. 4-run advantage now here for Western Dubuque, trying to win and move on to Saturday night. 1-0. Fouled back to the backstop. And the count's even at 1-1. 4th batter this inning, Emma Guile. Bobcats have a hit in every inning except that 3rd inning when they were retired 1-2-3 with strikeouts. The first run since that first inning in the form of Besler moments ago. There's a strike showing bunt, not able to get a piece of it. Kyle out down the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Swinging strikeout there. Number 5 now for the Bobcats offensively. And it brings up Abigail Kleesner with the runner on second, 2 away. Strike on the outside corner at the knees to Kleesner, designated player. She ended the inning on a fielder's choice in the first. Slide out to right her last time the 4th. The 0-1 on the way. She lays off of that one up and in for a ball, or even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Runner on second base, 5-1 Western Dubuque. Bottom of inning number 5. So 1-1 on the way. It's a strike, outer half, high, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 1-2 is all the right side out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. These two teams did not meet at all this year. They met last year in the final season Walmart Conference play. Western Dubuque won both of those meetings at Maquoketa on May 29th, 10-2 and 6-1. They've dominated this series over the last several years. There's a bouncing ball left side. Third baseman, low throw. Good scoop by the first baseman, Stratham, as she bare hands it. For the out, the 5-3 ground out to the third baseman for out number 3 sends us into inning number 6. Western Dubuque adds a run, and they lead 5-1 now. Back after this from KMC Sports.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest provider of crop inputs and services.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parent Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
One hour and 12 minutes old this game is as we reach the 6th inning now. 4-5-6 due up for the Cardinals. Hackman, Kavanaugh, and Wibengay as the Bobcats lead 5-1. A strike and now a ball to Claire Hackman. 1 for 1. It's her last at bat. She walked. She had a double down the left field line back in the 2nd inning. There's a slow roller right side. Link pounces on it and will take herself to first base. Ground out to the first baseman for out number 1. Brings up Tinley Kavanaugh now. She's 1 for 2. Got to hit the center back in the 2nd. She struck out swinging here last time in inning number 4. Stands in here with nobody on and 1 down at the top of the 6th and takes the ball low and inside. 1-0 the count to Kavanaugh. Ball upstairs. Ball 2-0 the count. Other coverage area teams involved in 4A, 5A play tonight. Independence gets a bye, and they will host on Saturday night. Plenty of 1A, 2A, and 3A teams still alive. Good luck to all those KMC Sports area coverage teams still battling for the postseason lives. Quite a few games tomorrow night. In regional semifinal play, swung on a miss there. Counts even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. But Beckman and Northeast online for you tomorrow night with Bill Logan, live from Dyersville at 7 o'clock. I'll be at Starmont, where the Stars will host the Edco Vikings. Those 2 rivals getting together to meet the regional semifinal. The winner moving on to the first regional final for each of those softball programs in a long time. There's a strike there in the inside corner. Kavanaugh is frozen. The backwards K out number 2. Monticello will travel down to Davenport Assumption. North Lynn is at home. Anamosa at home as well. They will welcome in Crestwood.
That's a long trip. Wow.
Yeah.
Crestwood to Anamosa.
Well, I'm not sure where that is, but I know where Anamosa is. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count with 2 down. Going there 5-1. No, I really haven't. 5-1. Western Dubuque. The 0-2 above helmet high there for ball 1. 1-2 to count. Here 2. Jenna Wibengay. Wibengay, the designated player, 0 for 1. She had an error her last time at the 4th. struck out back in the second. Counts even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5-1, Western Dubuque with the lead. The 2-2 is strike 3. Right there on the outer edge. McGay was frozen, the second backwards K in a row for the bottom of the 6th. 5-1 Bobcats back after this from KMCH Sports.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Stephen Motors in Monticello, the only GM service dealer in Monticello with GM trained technicians. Good luck to all area teams during tournament action from Stephen Motors in Monticello.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
For the bottom of the 6th inning, this one skied off the bat. J.C. Walters, the left fielder coming in, shallow left field. Bowman puts it away. For out number 1. Final game of the season here for the Bobcats on their home diamond here at Farley Park. Trying to go out with a win and advance on to regional semifinal play on Saturday night. Right now, it's looking good. They lead 5-1 at the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball outside there off the plate to Sarah Horsfield. A walk, a pop out, and a hit so far. She scored the first run of the game back in the bottom of the 1st inning. She swats this one right side. That's going to be a little duck snorter behind the second baseman. Won't even get to the outfield grass, and she'll have that hit.
Yeah, and as a slap hitter, the second baseman usually comes in almost between the first baseman and the pitcher, because to try to field that. And if she plays back in regular position, I've just been a little pop fly right to her. So nice job hitting them where they ain't, and getting a nice hit there. That's her second hit of the night.
Brings up Amy Kane as she takes the ball up and out. The ball 1-0 the count. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, 5-1. Western Dubuque with the advantage. 2 for 3 is Kane. 2 hits, her first 2 times up. Popped out her last time in the 4th. And there's counts even now, 1-1. Paul looking in for her sign. Now the 1-1 delivery on the way. It's rocketed up and out of play. Back behind us here on the first base side. Right behind the first base Cardinal dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 down. The bottom of the 6th inning. 5-1 Bobcats. Runner on first base. The 1-2 is swatted up in the air. Right center field. Center fielder and the right fielder were there. It goes off the glove of the center fielder, Van Zoomer. As it looked like a little last-minute hesitation there as a center fielder. Kind of looked like she was hearing the right fielder, the footsteps, and it bothered her. And then she took her eye off it just for that split second, and then the ball dropped.
Yeah, I think the right fielder, Hope Myers, she had a better beat on it. But I think Zoomer must have called her off, because then she kind of, and when she caught it, she just kind of lunged at it, kind of grabbed at it a little bit, and bounced off her glove for an error.
The first error defensively for the Cardinals here tonight comes in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out. Runners on first and second now, and Ella Link stands in, takes the ball downstairs. 1-0 the count to Link, who has popped out, walked, flight out to center last time of the fourth. The 1-0 on the way, and this is driven down the line. Right field, getting over to her left is Meyer. Catches it on the run. She'll get it back in, but not before the runner is able to advance to third. Horsfield. Kane holds up at first. Runners on first and third after the fly out to right field. Brings up Sydney Kennedy now.
And Carly Paul's done a nice job of getting Ella Link to not really have a lot of good pitches to hit. She hit the one hard, did a great catch out in center field by Van Zumeren. But other than that, she's done a nice job keeping her off balance and keeping her off the base paths.
There's a strike there for strike one. It was a low pitch. I think it was going to be a ball, but Kennedy took a swing. The 0-1 as she grounds this one right side. Second baseman Kavanaugh there fires to first and gets her girl for the third out. 4-3 ground out denies the Bobcats of adding any insurance runs here in the sixth. We go to seventh, 5-1 Western Dubuque. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Dan Oberbreckling Concrete and Excavating in Coggan is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
An hour and 22 minutes into this one, we reach inning number 7, 5-1 Western Dubuque with the lead over Maquoketa. Bobcats looking for their 19th win of the season and giving Maquoketa their 27th loss. They can hang on here and they'll move on to regional semifinal play on Saturday night against West Delaware. Ball one there to the pitch hitter, McKayla Birkin. Hitting for Sydney Clark, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Swing and a miss there. 1-1 the count. Not an easy job. We've talked about it many times in baseball and softball, coming off the bench when you've watched the game for 6 innings and you come in and you get a couple swings, but not going against any pitches in a while. 2-1 the count. Now here to Birkin.
Yeah, she's 14 hits and 52 at bats, or 269 batting average as an 8th grader.
Swing and a miss. Took a little off out of her half there by Kennedy, and we're even 2-2. In the top of the 7th inning, 5-1. The lead for Western Dubuque, trying to get the win and move on to regional semifinal play. This one's hit down the line. The right fielder there and makes the catch. As Lexi Banks, the right fielder, getting over to it in a hurry as that ball was hit well.
Yeah, she did. She did a nice job of putting it in play, but Banks went over towards the foul line there and did make a nice play on there, and important to get that leadoff runner out here for the Bobcats.
And now another pinch hitter, number 16, Brandon Bartles, a junior, standing in. As she grounds this one to the edge of the circle, Kennedy gets it, steps and throws, and just like that, one more out needed for the Bobcats to move on. The pitcher ground out there for out number 2. Emily Van Zumeren now will hit for herself. She struck out twice, as well as the 2 previous batters who got pinch hit for. And the Cardinal season on the line right here. The 9th batter, Van Zumeren, standing in. And top of the 7th, 5-1 Western Dubuque. 0-1 the count to Van Zumeren. Struck out swinging in the third and fifth innings. 0-1, swatted left side into the fence, foul ball. 0-2 the count.
Yeah, Maquoketa just still with just 2 hits. Got him back to back, leading off that second inning.
Yeah. There's a ball low outside, taking it Van Zumeren for ball 1. 1-2 the count.
This will be the 100th pitch from Kennedy coming up here.
And the 1-2 on the way. This is swatted up in the air. Fair territory. Catcher will haul it in. There's your ball game. As the catcher, Guile, nice job there collecting that ball as she caught it with her back towards home plate. 5-1 the final, as this one is in the books. 1 hour and 25 minutes here tonight. As we will take a timeout. Come back, start our post-game next. Western Dubuque moves on with a 5-1 victory. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dubuque Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dubuque ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dubuque. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dubuque.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester. Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carryout, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Old Wine.
Back into Farley Park. Sorry, our post game here as the Western Dubuque Bobcats get the 5-1 victory over the Cardinals of Maquoketa, ending the Cardinals season at 10-27 overall, 4-14 on the road for the Bobcats. They advance on at 19-18 overall and 9-11 in their final home game as they will play the West Delaware Hawks Saturday night at 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you right here in KMCH Sports. Take a look at totals here in this game tonight. For the Cardinals, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 5 runners left on. They struck out 12 times, 8 swinging, 4 looking, 3 walked batters. For the Hawks, for the Bobcats, I should say, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 8 runners left, 5 strikeouts, all 5 swinging, 2 walk batters, no hit batters in a game that took 1 hour and 25 minutes. Sarah Horsfield had 2 hits and scored a run. Amy Kane, 2 hits and scored a run as well. Also, Sydney Kennedy, the winning pitcher, and she improved her record to 10-11 tonight with the victory. She had herself 2 RBIs, scored twice, and 2 hits as well. Jenna Hafler had the 2 RBI, 2-run homer in that first inning. So 2 RBIs, a home run, and a run scored for her. 2 hits and an RBI for Hallie Wilgenbush. And also 1 hit for J.C. Walters. The Bobcats get the win here tonight by the score of 5-1. As this Region 7 of Class 4A, as the other games going on tonight, Dubuque, Wahlert, and Clinton. That started at 6 o'clock earlier tonight. Wahlert getting the victory tonight, 8-3 over Clinton. So Dubuque Wahlert will take on Central DeWitt on Saturday night at 7 o'clock as the Bobcats will face the West Delaware Hawks at 7 o'clock at Sill Field. Some other results, Billy. Marion got the win over Clear Creek Camana. They improved to 21-17 with a 3-2 win over the Clippers tonight, as they improved to 22-17, I should say. 3-2 win over Clear Creek Camana. Marion now advances on to play 28-11 Independence, number 5 team, I believe, in Class 4A, as Marion at Independence on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. No report on which one was that. Iowa City, Liberty, and Washington. All right, but we got Dubuque Wahlert with the win, and also Marion getting a victory, so they'll be the opponent for the Independence Mustangs on Saturday night. Western Dubuque getting the 5-1 victory here tonight as they end the Maquoketa Cardinals season. They do some good things, and talked about it off there, Billy, how important it is to set a tone early on in a game and get off the out of the gates early. And we talked about Western Dubuque coming with their hitting shoes, and those 4 runs in that first inning, so important. And then they added 1 in the 5th, but they just really set the tone and the momentum for this game, got Maquoketa back on their heels, and they just did a good job of holding that lead, and they get the 4-run victory tonight.
Yeah, that 4-run first inning, I mean, they came out and they just pounded the ball hard. And hats off to Maquoketa. They could have just rolled over and got beat in 12 runs in 3 innings and just went home and called it a season. But they came out and they played hard. Carlene Paul pitched a heck of a game after that first inning, only gave up 1 run the rest of the night. And there was not any quit in Maquoketa. They came out and did a nice job. And but Bobcats, they're going to be a force. You can see that there's times where they hit the ball really, really hard. Pretty solid defensively tonight. Kennedy does a nice job pitching, and should be a whale of a contest Saturday night in Manchester.
Indeed, at Sill Field, we'll have it for you right here from KMCH Sports. One more quick break, and we'll come back and start to wrap it up here from Farley Park as the Bobcats get the victory 5-1. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Dan Oberbreckling Concrete and Excavating in Coggan is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back into Farley Park one final time tonight as the West Dubuque Bobcats get the victory over the Cardinals of Maquoketa by the score of 5-1. Once again, the totals in this game that took 1 hour and 25 minutes. Western Dubuque 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 8 runners left on base. For Maquoketa, they had 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 5 runners stranded. Bobcats move on at 19-18. Will face the West Delaware Hawks at 28-10, the 6th-ranked team in Class 4A Saturday night. Bill Logan will start the coverage. I'll join him after I make the trip back from Albert to Manchester for all the coverage on Saturday night, as that's where our coverage will start Saturday evening, as we will have Maquoketa Valley coverage area baseball as they take on Gladbrook Rhinebeck at 5 o'clock in Albert. First of 2 games there on Saturday night is Albert and East Buchanan, the nightcap in Albert on Saturday. Tomorrow night, we got Class 1A softball regional semifinal style, as I'll be up at Starmont High School softball field as the Stars will host the Edco Vikings in a battle to go to the regional final on Monday night, as I'll have all the action for you there, live right here on Mix 94.7 and on our mainstream at KMCH.com. Bill Logan will travel to Dyersville as he will have the Beckman Blazers against the Rebels of Northeast tomorrow night, as the Blazers try to get back to a regional final for the first time in a couple years tomorrow night, and advancing on hopefully to Monday. So the grind continues here, as we're kind of in limbo right now of where we're going to be for sure. Next Monday and Tuesday, we'll have Wednesday off. Thursday, wait and see what we'll have. Class 1A baseball in the last few years we knew for sure we'd have something with Northland, but now they're bumped up to 2A, so kind of wait and see mode. Good luck to those 1A teams as hopefully they can advance, and we'll have some coverage for you on Thursday night. The next Friday night, we know you'll be right here at Farley Park for the Western Dubuque Bobcats, the second game of a doubleheader as Western Dubuque will host Waterloo East. I'll be taking a trip down to DeWitt as Matt Weiss, the West Delaware AD, will join me as we will bring you West Delaware baseball next Friday night as West Delaware will take on Independence down at Central DeWitt High School baseball field. And speaking of West Delaware baseball, congrats to Coach Nate Law and company getting a 9-0 win in non-conference action. Their second to final tune-up as the Hawks get the win over Decorah tonight, up in Decorah 9-0. They'll play Western Dubuque here in Farley on Monday night in a JV varsity doubleheader starting at 5 p.m. So good luck to Coach Ryan Meisner and those Beckman Blazers tomorrow night. I know you enjoy covering Coach Meisner and those Blazers as you'll have fun tomorrow night.
It'll be a great time in Dyersville. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm going to try to get over there early enough that I'll get a chat with Sydney Stepp a little bit. And, she just had a fantastic season and career over there. And I've been keeping track of her and talking with her dad off and on in the last couple of weeks. And he's been keeping me updated a little bit about how she's doing. And we got 1,000 career innings pitched. And, I don't know how many pitchers in the course of high school girls softball has ever accomplished that. But that's quite a feat to be able to do that.
Yes, indeed. All right, we are going to call tonight here from Farley Park as the Western Dubuque Bobcats get the 5-1 victory. I want to thank all 54 of our sports boosters and our extra postseason tournament sponsors as well. Stephen Motors in Monticello, Riker Shoes in Dyersville, Pete Small Engine Repair in Monticello, Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop, Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello, also by Financial Strategies and Dave's Complete Construction, Delhi Insurance Agency, Dan Overbrecht Lincoln Concrete and Excavating, signed Charlie's. Also, Bone Cat Murdoch and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes, by County Disposal, and Beatonbinder Manufacturing. That's going to do it tonight. I want to thank in-studio producer Ashley Vick, former partner Bill Logan, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Thursday night. So long, everybody, from Farley, Iowa.